Welcome. Today we're exploring Anthropic's Skills repository. This is where Claude learns new tricks, everything from creating Excel spreadsheets to building API servers. Let's see what makes this library special. Think of this repository as Claude's vocational training center. Each skill is a complete learning module with instructions, executable scripts, and reference documentation. The clever part? Skills use progressive disclosure. Claude loads the quick instructions first, then pulls in detailed docs only when needed. This keeps context windows manageable even for complex domains. And these aren't toy examples. The document processing skills power Claude's real production capabilities. Here's a helpful analogy. Imagine a chef's recipe collection where each recipe card has quick instructions on the front and references to detailed technique guides on the back. The chef reads the quick instructions first, and only pulls out the technique guide when hitting a step that needs more detail. That's exactly how Claude's skills work. The skill.md is the quick recipe, and the reference docs are the detailed techniques, loaded on demand so Claude's memory doesn't get overwhelmed. Let's look at the technology foundation. The skills run on the Agent Skills standard from Anthropic, with support for the Claude API across 7 programming languages and the Model Context Protocol for external integrations. The document processing layer uses Python libraries like OpenPyXL for Excel and PyPDF for PDF work, plus JavaScript packages for generating Office files from scratch. And when formulas need calculating or files need converting, LibreOffice runs headless in the background. It's a thoughtfully chosen stack that balances power and reliability. Here's how the repository is organized. At the top level, the Claude plugin directory holds the marketplace definition that bundles skills into installable plugins. The skills directory contains 19 skill modules. The big 4 document skills, Docs, XLSX, PDF, and PPTX, share a common Office utilities layer for unpacking and validating Office file structures. Then we have developer tools like Claude API with its massive multi-language SDK documentation, MCP Builder for creating protocol servers, and even Skill Creator, a meta skill for creating more skills. There are also 12 example skills showing creative applications. It's a well-thought-out structure that balances shared infrastructure with self-contained modules. Let's trace what happens when you ask Claude to create a financial model. First, Claude matches your request to the XLSX skills description. The skills system loads the skill.md instructions into Claude's context. Claude reads through the instructions and determines it needs more detail about OpenPyXL. The system loads that reference documentation on demand. Claude then generates the spreadsheet code, creates the file, and calls the recalc script to validate all the formulas. The script runs LibreOffice headless, checks for errors, and reports back. This whole dance happens seamlessly. You just see Claude creating a perfect spreadsheet. Here's something cool about the Excel skill. When Claude writes formulas in code, they're just stored as text, like leaving a math problem written but not solved. The recalc script is like hiring a math tutor. It starts LibreOffice in headless mode, runs a macro to compute every formula, then scans every cell for Excel errors like division by zero or broken references. It reports back with a detailed JSON summary showing any problems and their locations. This catches mistakes before you ever open the file. It's the kind of quality assurance that makes these skills production ready. The document skills use a clever pattern. Office files look like single files, but they're actually zip archives containing XML documents, images, and metadata. Think of them like Russian nesting dolls. The unpack script carefully opens everything and lays it out on a table. Claude edits the XML, changing text, updating styles, inserting content. Then the repack script puts all the pieces back together in the correct order. A validate script checks that nothing got mixed up. It's a robust workflow that gives Claude fine-grained control over document structure. The MCP Builder skill is fascinating. It guides you through creating model context protocol servers, integrations that let Claude talk to external services. Think of it like training a new employee to use a third-party system. Phase 1 is reading the vendor's documentation. Phase 2 is writing a procedure manual with clear tool schemas. Phase 3 is practice runs using the MCP inspector. And Phase 4 is a 10-question quiz to verify the server handles real scenarios. If any questions fail, Claude iterates and improves the implementation. It's a structured approach that produces reliable integrations. Let's look at the community health. This repo is actively maintained by Anthropic, with a commit just yesterday from Andrew Koo. It's a young repository, just starting its journey with 2 branches and no formal releases yet. This is Anthropic's official implementation of the Agent Skills standard, so while the contributor count is small right now, it's backed by a major AI research lab. Think of it as an early access production system that's already powering Claude's capabilities in the wild. So why does this repository matter? It shows us a beautiful pattern for extending AI capabilities. Skills are modular and self-contained, each one teaches Claude something new without overwhelming its context window. The progressive disclosure design means Claude loads exactly what it needs when it needs it. And these aren't toy demos. The document skills include validation, error checking, and industry best practices. The system is extensible too. You can create your own skills using the Skill Creator skill, which itself demonstrates the meta nature of this approach. And the best part? These skills power real features in Claude today. Here's the big insight from this codebase. The skills repository shows us that the future of AI capabilities isn't about hard-coding every possible feature into a model. It's about teaching the model new skills through clear instructions, executable tools, and well-structured workflows. It's modular, so skills can evolve independently. It's inspectable, so you can read exactly what Claude is learning. And it's extensible, so anyone can contribute new capabilities. That's a powerful vision for how AI systems will grow and adapt. Thanks for exploring this with us.